Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot, and today we are going to be doing the June 2021 reading for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. Okay, keep in mind this is going to be a general collective reading, and if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, let it be. All right. If it starts to resonate later, at a later date, keep in mind this is fortune telling, so that happens quite regularly because it may not resonate with you today because it hasn't happened yet. Okay, so if that's the case, you're more than welcome to go to my channel and rewatch any videos that you want. You should probably be watching your sun, moon, rising, and if you want to, you can watch your Venus as well. That gives you a larger energy base, or it gives you a better glimpse of the energies that you have working for you at the moment, okay, or that are surrounding you. So, and that way you can move forward, okay. All right, that being said, if you like the channel, please hit like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell icon if you want further videos. I can't stress how much you interacting with comments, likes, shares, and subscriptions, how much that really changes the channel. That picks the channel up and puts it into the flow so more people can see it. So you really are you really are instrumental in helping channels grow. So that being said, let's get to the tarot portion of the reading. Okay, I'm pulling one card from the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. And this is telling, it's Armadillo Spirit. It's telling you to set healthy boundaries. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to pull two from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. These are very powerful messages, and most of the time they work in coordination with the tarot portion of the reading, which is why I pulled them first. If you don't like it, that's okay. You can just fast forward. It'll probably be about a minute. I'm only pulling two more cards. Okay, so we have Shaman. It's trust in higher forces. And Stag, trust and thrive. There we go. So I'm going to pull a 5-position spread. It's going to be the past, the present, the future, advice from Spirit, and the most probable outcome if you follow Spirit's advice. So in the past, it looks like you were moving towards calmer waters. You look like you were moving towards light, towards the light, away from the storm. Okay. Let's see. And let's see what about the present. What's going on with the present? Okay. It looks like you have a King of Cauldrons. Alright. This is obviously the King of Love. He's a water, it could be a water sign. Oops. Anyways, hold on just a second. This could be indicative of I mean, it could be a water sign coming in for you. Mostly, it talks about emotions. Emotions run deep. That's the signature of the cauldrons, the cups, the water. He's the king of the ocean. He's like Poseidon. So, I mean, those oceans run deep. His feelings run deep. But he doesn't always show that. You know, if he doesn't feel like it's time, or that you're ready, or that you were even considering him, he may love you to death, and he'll never let you know. Okay? So, let's see what we've got going on there. And you still got one of your ships are out there. I love how they're all in there. You find them all over in this deck. That's an intention that you've set. Now, in the future, it looks like you're going to be celebrating life. You see that the sea is in the background. There are plenty of fish and seafood, things that you can eat. They have a fresh water, fresh food. They can fish. They have the fruits are going to bear, and so they're celebrating life and light and love, and it's blessed by spirit. Okay, so what is Spirit's advice for Capricorn? Okay, Seven of Shields. This is you're nurturing something. It's telling you to nurture something. There may be something that you want. You could be the King of Cups. If there's something that you want and that you've been thinking about, you know, you're nurturing it, you're caring for it, you're tending to it, you're bringing it to life, basically, or you're helping it thrive. Okay. And if you follow Spirit's advice, what's the most probable outcome if you follow Spirit's advice, Capricorn? For Capricorn. Okay. Oh, a rebirth. Wow. All right. And I see what you're moving away from. You're moving away from a broken heart. This could be a bad relationship. It could be anything that you grieve. Anything that you lost. Anything that hurt. Okay. So, let me grab the Marchetti Tarot Royale. This is the Celtic Tarot. I'm pulling the Marchetti Tarot Royale to clarify the cards. Alright. Where did I put it? Alright. It shows in the past that you had a lot of burdens. Okay. You had a lot of burdens. Okay. But you're mastering that now. You're mastering that. I think that might be you. I think you're turning into the King of Cups. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. Anybody can encompass any of these energies. Alright, so, yeah, you found clarity. And with the clarity, you found peace. And with that, you can move on to victory, which I would say being happy, considering that the overall energy is the Three of Swords. Okay. One more for the King of Cups, please. Oh, okay. Wow, 2 aces on that. So you have the Ace of Cups. That is a potential new beginning in love. That can be a lot of things, but this could be a new love coming in for you. This can make you would be happy in the future. You would be celebrating life. You will have the clarity to know. You'll be able to make the decision. Okay. You know, and if you feel bound, you know, maybe there's cord cutting ceremonies on YouTube and on the internet. Okay. It's a point of just moving on and healing, of going away from the storm, recovering, going into the light, going from the darkness into the light. Okay. See the difference? Well, look at the difference in the cards, the colors of the cards. You're going from the darkness into the light. Yeah. You've grieved long enough. Okay. And it's time for you to stop being guarded. Okay. Time for you to stop being guarded. That's why Spirit is telling you, whatever it is that you're nurturing, give it life. If you nurture it and let it grow, you're going to have rebirth. You're going to have you're going to open a new cycle, a brand new cycle. Okay. Yep. And this has the potential to grow into the Ten of Pentacles. Just keep nurturing whatever it is, whatever you're trying to grow right there. Keep going. All right. Even if you have conflict with something like that, you know, just keep going, because this is going to help you build a firm foundation. And that's important after you have a Tower moment. That's how you heal and you move forward, and then you have rebirth. You start a new cycle. Okay? And that comes from being able to set healthy boundaries. You know, you do have to remember there are greater forces at life in here. And if you can trust in spirit, and it's really hard when you're in this energy to trust anything. You know, I understand that. I've been through it. But if you trust, you will thrive. But you can't stay in the grieving process forever. You have to heal it and move on. And trust me, there are people that stay there for the rest of their lives. They never recover because they don't want. Okay? Or they don't know how to overcome it. They don't know how to release it. Okay? So you have communication coming. This could be about something that's creative. It's very passionate because it's a wand energy, and it may be more than one. You may get more than one message coming in, but you do have at least one message coming. Okay, so spirit, you know, if you really want to go into that rebirth and start the new cycle, the best thing you can do is have a life review. Okay, do a life review. I mean, you can just sit down in a chair and think about it. Just be off by yourself. Consider where you are right now. You don't have to get into how you got there. Just, this is where I'm at in my life. Where is it that I want? What is it that I truly want? Not what I'm supposed to want. You know, what do I really want in life? And then that will determine your path. It'll show you your path, okay? Because then from there, if you know what you want and you know where you're at, you have the starting point, you have the end point, and then you can figure out and make a plan for the rest of it, okay? So it'll put you on your path, okay? And then you have the broken heart, okay? And the overall energy is, it had to happen, apparently. Nobody wants to hear it. I certainly don't want to hear it. But it's the truth. And it's how they put you on your path. I just said that too. They guide you towards your path. They can illuminate it. They need you to start seeing things from a higher perspective, okay? They can illuminate the path. These are your ancestors. Stags are symbols of your ancestors that are guiding you. The one thing they can't do is put you on your path. They can only show you the way. You have to make the decision because you have free will. Okay? You have free will. Okay? And holding on to the past just holds you back. It's like putting a leash on you. Okay, well this happened to me, so I'm never going to be able to do this. But that's not true. Once you release, you can become the King of Pentacles. And this may be somebody who's communicating to you. But the point is, this is a very powerful energy. He's very creative. He's very dynamic. You know, focus on things that you love to do. And that will start you on your process. Because at the bottom of the deck, we do have you going, it's basically what I was just explaining, the process. This is the Hermit card. He took time to go off by himself. And while he was there figuring out what he was doing, he was resting and recharging his batteries. First of all, you have to have a rest to do this. And then he figured out what his wish fulfillment is. That's a star inside of that. That's not just a candle. That's a star inside of there. And in the tarot, star card is the wish fulfillment card. Once you figure that out, it will show you the light. It will illuminate the path. It'll show you the path. I'm sorry. It can be your guiding light, your North Star. It illuminates your path. And then once you start down your path, you know, the snake is a fertility symbol. So that's when you start building your abundance. And abundance does not necessarily mean pentacles. It doesn't necessarily mean just cash. You can have abundance of a lot of things, okay? So that is where, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to drop the cards. That is where you're at right now, Capricorn. So let me get a couple of Archangel cards and we can go ahead and pull a couple Archangel cards and see what their messages are for you. I was going to say clarify them. Don't know what I'm saying today. Okay, and this card is leadership. It's Archangel Gabriel. It's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. So, there are times when you're going through a broken heart, you are just in a lot of pain. Okay, but we forget that sometimes we are there to help guide others and lead others. And sometimes watching how you came through and overcame your pain may be the inspiration for somebody that would never have been able to do that if they hadn't seen it. Or perhaps you can pay a counselor later and help them. Okay? So it's calling for sensitivity, Archangel Haniel. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. And it's telling you to honor yourself and those feelings. Okay? So they're basically letting you know that you have a great future coming. You know, and it's guiding you through the grieving process so you can let go and step up onto your path. And figure out what your path is. Okay? So compassion, because you're in that transition right now. Compassion, Archangel Zadkiel. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. And sometimes sometimes that's the hardest thing to do, is have compassion for yourself. Okay, because we tend to be a lot harder on ourselves than most people. Okay? So I hope you follow Spirit's advice. Tend whatever pentacle that is. Go ahead and release, do that life review and figure out where you want to go. Figure out what your wish fulfillment is, and then step onto your path. And once you step onto the path, your guides will help you. Just open yourself up. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit like, subscribe, and share. Again, it really does help the channel grow, and you're more than welcome to join us on Patreon for the extended. I am going to do an extended on this one. So, have a great day, and thank you for watching.